Hey, what's up guys? So I'll be making a video on the up-and-coming Elder Scrolls Online, and today I'll be talking about the price of the game, which is not only is it going to be $60 just to buy the game, but it's going to have a monthly subscription of $15 a month. And this has sort of created a huge debate, sort of like a lot of arguing on the YouTube comment sections and gaming forums and Facebook groups and Google Plus groups about a lot of people. They're sort of disappointed that this game will cost $15 a month, while the other side is saying that, oh well, you should get a job and it's not that expensive, it's only $15 a month. And this video is going to be my take on it. So there's valid arguments to be made from both sides. On one hand, I can see why a lot of Elder Scrolls fans who have been with the Elder Scrolls for a good portion of the series are sort of upset that the new Elder Scrolls game will require a monthly fee, whereas a lot of MMO players and probably Bethesda on the other side of it will say that if you want us to keep producing top quality content and making sure stuff is in working order, then this monthly subscription is sort of like the necessary evil that needs to be in the game. Now this game, it costs $200 million to produce, so I can see why they want to have a monthly subscription, to make sure that they can at least have a return on their investment, and then make a little profit for the next game, so they can make another Elder Scrolls game. So I'm not picking a side, but I understand where both sides are coming from. Now the pros of this being a pay to play is that, as I just mentioned, they can keep producing top quality content. And then another thing to take in consideration for this game as well is that not only is it going to be based around the Elder Scrolls series, but this game is going to encompass Temriel, where beforehand a lot of the other Elder Scrolls games, except for Elder Scrolls Arena, the game itself would just be like one province of Temriel, which would be like either Cyrodiil, Morrowind, or Skyrim, where this game, unlike its predecessors, will encompass the whole entire thing. Now, before you even say that, oh, what about Elder Scrolls Arena? A lot of that was randomly generated, so a lot of it, I wouldn't really consider that a full, Elder Scrolls map thing, since all the provinces would just be randomly generated. So I sort of feel like that doesn't count for me personally. And then another thing with this $15 price tag, now even though there is a monthly subscription, for entertainment, that's actually a very, very, very cheap form of entertainment if you think about it. For instance, last night I went to go see the new Kevin Hart movie with my girlfriend. It was $20 for two people, on top of probably like $6, $7, $8 per cup of pop, and then like $100 for popcorn, right? If you actually look at, let's say you pay like $30 to see a movie with someone else, the cost per hour for other forms of entertainment is way higher than an MMO. But what I do see being an issue with the Elder Scrolls Online having a monthly subscription is that a lot of the younger people, the younger gamers who just started playing Elder Scrolls when Skyrim or Oblivion came out, who are still in high school or middle school, might see this price tag and they'll be like, oh wow, $180 plus $60 for the base game, that's $240 a year. I can buy 4 of the games for that price in that same time frame. So that might turn off a lot of younger people from buying this game from the price tag, because I'm 21 years old now and I can afford a lot of the things that I have now that when I was 16 or 17 I couldn't afford. So I think that can have an effect on how many people sign up for the game. But another thing you have to also take into consideration though is that Elder Scrolls Arena actually came out in '94. I was 1 year old at the time. So if you were like 14 or 15 when Elder Scrolls Arena came out, right now you'd be in your mid-30s. And I think a huge misconception with gaming is that a lot of people who are non-gamers, they'll think that, oh, only people who play video games are like people who are less than 20, kids, and that's it. But the average age of a gamer, the last time I looked at this statistic, was 38 years old, which if you're that old and you're still playing games, you have a lot of extra money to actually go in towards paying for these video games and these consoles. So I think that it won't affect the sales as much as people are thinking it might affect the sales or whatever. And in closing, I think the main thing that matters with the Elder Scrolls Online is the quality of the content. I can't reinforce that more. if this game blows people like away, if this is like playing Skyrim when I first started playing it, I was just like shocked, like wow. I probably played the first time I played Skyrim, probably 10 hours at least, just nonstop. And you know, is playing Elder Scrolls Online going to be that same kind of experience? You know, it doesn't matter if it's 15 or 20. If the quality of the content is up to par, then people are going to pay for the game no matter what. But if it's garbage, if there's so many issues and it doesn't feel like an Elder Scrolls Online whatsoever, or I mean an Elder Scrolls game whatsoever, then people are not going to want to play it. I think that Bethesda should also have some sort of trial membership, you know, at least either a couple days or 7 days, for gamers to at least try out Elder Scrolls Online before they buy it. I think that would be a great decision on Bethesda's part. To, you know, a lot of people are sort of like on the fence of whether they should get this or not, and having a trial for, you know, gamers would open up potential opportunity for people to actually buy the game. One more thing I want to say about the Elder Scrolls Online is that when I do buy this game, which will probably be in the summertime, because I rarely play games other than like on Saturdays throughout the school year, so I'll probably get it during the summer. So if you're trying to link up and you know, form some sort of group or faction, I'm wanting to be a Red Guard and I'm wanting to be part of the Daggerfall Covenant. So I'll make another video and I'll have you know, the information in that video, or you can message me and tell me what your ideas are, or just comment below and say, hey, this is going to be my class. And you know, you can also comment below and tell me your opinions and thoughts on the price of the game, and if that's going to affect you know, you, or do you think it's going to affect other people from buying it or not buying it. So thanks for watching, thanks for giving me your time, and subscribe, like, comment, and have a nice day. See you later.